Morning Facebook viewers, hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. Outside Thurrock Council, live on the street, Facebook streaming. Please share this shit. We're not going to what's happening this morning. I want to see hearts, I want to see hope, I want to see people sharing it when I get back home. This is the email of the advice of the MP Jackie Doyle Price. Supervisors of the council. That's what it says in this email. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stand here for the whole duration until somebody comes out and gets this email, and then we're going to see if it's a good sign. The MP gives up this advice. There's not many people around, as you can see, so let's see what we can do. Like we did yesterday, I'll gather the crowd. Just let's see what we can do now. So hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, live on the street, share this shit. Keep my bag in my pocket because we don't want to be getting done for littering. Thurrock Council employ community police officers to find us community for dropping fake books on the floor, and these people give disabled people and old people that can't afford these fines, they still give them a ticket and they think it's clever. So I'm here today at Thurrock Council to give children a voice. Let's see what happens. Here goes.
Good morning, Thurrock Council. To exercise my right to freedom of speech. I'm sick and tired of hearing of children within this council being failed. What are you going to do, Thurrock Council, about failing all of the children? You're failing the children and they're coming out of your care system. Drug problems, cannabis problems, kids before they're 16, children leaving care, having children. Your social services department remove children from my community on future risk of harm, yet your social services are failing children coming out of the care system. You leave all of the children in care homes to run back and ruin. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. I give children a voice. I went to see my MP. Just because I've gone right for the council, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away. Already I've been asked to send off the cockle. Right on the boys like this, put on YouTube. I care about every single one of you. Families in this council care about you young lads. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. See my young MP. To me, in Mr. Burns' case, was to sue the arses of the council. I got this advice off my MP through an email. One of your councillors, let's come out and collect this email off the MP. Her words of advice are to sue the arses of the council. I just thought I'd like to share this with you today, Thurrock Council. All your councillors in your chamber meetings consist Misty Barnes. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. It's only going to be a matter of time for the council before me and you are in the High Court. This council said I was a terrorist and they tried to adopt my baby. I got my child back, I proved my innocence, and I owe them justice for all the criminal acts of perjury by the social workers in the Misty Barnes case. This council used heavy-handed tactics with bailiffs to obtain money by menace. Your social services department is on its knees and you've got councillors saying they saved £3 million out of the social care budget. I want to give a big shout to the reception staff in this council who deal with the ongoing problems in our community, and they are taken for granted. I take my hat off to the reception staff in this council. There's only 2 good social workers I've met in this council, one being Andrew Barnes and the other one Katie Kemp. I urge you, fellow council, that these 2 social workers are probably the best social workers you've got in your building. All these council officials coming out of the council, how many of you are on 0 contract with dealers? You could be comfortable. Fellow council, if my story was a fairy tale, I'd be saying to you, little piggy, don't let me come in. Your house is made of straw. I'm not going to go away, fellow council, because this has been going on for 5 years. You're labelling, your social workers label men in my community with anger problems, personality disorders, and your social workers trying to find fathers from their children in my community. I'm here today, hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, to exercise my right to freedom of speech. This council conduct themselves unlawfully in social care. It's only going to be a matter of time now for the council. I'm going to be doing this every single day. I'm going to be outside this council on my microphone, raising awareness of all the failed looked after children and the ongoings in their social care, which is on its knees. You never thought about putting cameras on your social workers, Thurrock Council?
Anyone in the Thurrock area wants to come down and show a bit of support, feel free.
When people, Thurrock Council, phone up this council and they get through to the switchboard, they're not taken seriously. Your switchboard is an absolute joke.
Still call you.
It leaves a horrible taste in my mouth, Thurrock Council, and plenty of this community too. Why are you failing children, Thurrock Council? Why are you putting children in a care home and leaving them to run rack and rolling? Why are you doing that, Thurrock Council? Why did you perjure yourselves to try and nick my baby? The MP said it's a simple maladministration. Why is it not a concern to the MP or the police? I'm here on my megaphone accusing you of perjury and stealing my child. Why is that not a concern, Thurrock Council? Is it because the simple truth what I'm saying? Google Jack Barnes Felon or hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man.
share this, Facebook, share this, because there's only going to be a matter of time before somebody comes out of the council and speaks to me. Yesterday was John Ken. Who's it going to be today? I'm not going away, and I'll tell you, Jackie Doyle Price, this is your email of advice. Sue the arses off the council, and there you are, MP Jackie Doyle Price, in the tabloids, screaming on that the government and the council are not giving the schools and everybody on there's not enough money. Well, why are you giving out words of advice to me? Sue the arses off the council for calling me a terrorist and a violent armed robber. That's what the MP does, and I'm at the council today, Thurrock Council today, to see if they're gutsy enough to come out and get this, and I'd like someone from Labour or UKIP to come and collect this. No one from the Conservative Party. You know, they don't do what they do. They don't do what they say they're going to do. They used me in the 2015 election, and on I will go for justice. Share this.
Prosecution. I can prove social workers in this council unlawfully stole my child. I proved my innocence, I got my child back, and I want justice for all the criminal acts of perjury when you stole my child. There's a reason for the council workers don't believe me. It's because I'm telling the truth. Spending all the community's money, millions of pounds. That's what this council done. Spent millions of pounds sending it all off to a solar panel farm out of this borough. That's what this council done with our money. You go and attend the cabinet meetings, and you got councillors by the name of Mark Cockshaw, the MP's husband, swearing in cabinet. Absolute joke, mate. And these are the work engine who answers and deals with scrutiny. They're known as the human shields to the council. You don't like me over here on the Magneto Council. I'm telling you now, there's a lot of people going to be joining me because this council is the centre of forced adoption. Google #Scouts Megaphone Man. Follow me on YouTube and you will see corruption in this council by social workers. Is somebody going to come out and collect this email of advice? I got off the MP telling me to sue the arses off the council. That was my advice off the MP. Is somebody by the name of John Kent or any other going to come and collect this email of advice off my MP? The MP screams on about budgets, yet she gives me advice to sue the arses of this council for calling me a terrorist. The MP Jackie Doyle Price is a glorified wealth extractor to the electorate. She thinks of nobody else but herself. Scouse megaphone man. Thurrock Council, if I assessed all your children leaving the care system, what would you do about failing all those children? Drug problems, kids before they're 16, self-harming, criminal convictions as long as they're on. If I assess these children, what are you going to do about failing all the looked after children, Thurrock Council? Because your social workers remove children on future risk of harm from my community, yet on the other hand, they fail them at an alarming rate. Why is that not a concern to the glorified wealth extractor known as the MP Jackie Doyle Price? I take my hat off to them reception staff in this council. Them reception staff are not paid enough money. What they do on a day-to-day basis is astonishing. Well done.
You can't knock the council through and through. Them reception staff are excellent. It's just a shame about the top wigs, isn't it? Extortionate money. You know what I mean?
The chief executive offered me a sweetener to be quiet. That's what the chief executive done in this council. She offered me a sweetener to be quiet on the street and in social media. I refused that sweetener because I want justice in the Mr. Barnes case. This case will never, ever get covered up. There's far too much information on social media about the Mr. Barnes case and hashtag Scouse megaphone man.
Come on Facebook, share the life out of this. Share the life out of this. Because if I don't stand up, who's going to stand up for the kids? Who's going to stand up for the kids? You know? Does the government want a war on it? Do you know what I mean? Take all the looked after kids, you know, like Oliver. What?
You're being asked to join the Pen Dragons.
Join the Pen Dragons, join the Pen Dragons. And the thing is, I should really join the Pen Dragons. I'm more of a libertarian sort of guy, you know. I work hard, I paid £1 of sweat to the government, 13 years on the scaffold, and they come along and call me a terrorist, a violent armed robber. I want to revolutionise children's services. I want to GPS all children throughout the world and use all the money for children's mental health. That's what I want to do. I want to use all the paedophiles to cure children's diseases. Because let's face it, government, we're fucking sick of it. And when your councils are putting our children at future risk of harm, putting these paedophiles back in our community, I'll take my hat off to every prisoner on the landing that watches me. Because the Justice Secretary, he hasn't got a control of the prisons.
He's got control, he hasn't got a clue.
Thurrock Council, why do you put our children at future risk of harm, rehoming paedophiles and putting them back into our community? Putting our children at future risk of harm. The same very reason why your social workers remove children of families in my community. You label men in my community with anger problems and personality disorders. Your social workers are not even trained to diagnose these men. And you divide these men from their children. Then you leave the mum who is vulnerable. You ship her out the area away from her family network. And then later on, take her to the family court and steal her child.
More than welcome, Donna.
Families in this community contact me on a regular basis complaining about how your social workers tell lies in a civil court.
Babe.
Thank you, brother. See you soon for the cover.
Big shot going out to trot.
Bit of free advertising.
Thurrock Council, I'm going to start having people from Scotland all the way down to Essex coming to this council to protest with me. I'm arranging a camping week for people that want to protest at this council. Because this council is the centre of forced adoption. I can prove social workers in this council steal children from families in my community. Social Thurrock Council, you fail them alarmingly. They come out of the care system with drug problems, kids before the 16, self-harming. What are you going to do, Thurrock Council, about failing these kids? All children coming out of the care system should be assessed to see if they've been failed at the hands of the social workers. Paedophilia is not adult entertainment. I've got to say to you, Thurrock Council, you are stubborn, ain't you? Let's see I can't wait to see you, Thurrock Council, drag your feet to the High Court. You don't call me a terrorist. Just because I've gone quiet, Thurrock Council, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
If we hold 2 seconds, I'll get.
Shannon's just going to go get me a drink there, so just give me a couple of minutes. The thing is, this council, you know, you can't act like idiots in the chamber meeting. Mark Coxshall swear in the council. Yeah, the first time he said it, bollocks. That's what he said. I interrupted the council chamber. What did they do to me? You've got to get out. You've got to get out. It's all over YouTube and you'll see it. Me in the council chamber. Now, at the end of the day, what the council have got to stop and realise is there's social cares on its knees. I'm going to carry on. I've got a fan here that wants to hold it for me. Thanks a lot. You've got a social care on its knees. Now, you've got a councillor, Shane Howe. He reckons he's saved millions of pounds out of the social care budget. And he's full of it because it's on its knees. So I'm going to carry on here and I'm going to stay here. I think people should start coming down to Essex. This is the council, Thurrock Council. Bring your tent, come down here. There's lots of room for tents, right? Camp it right out. I'm going to join the Pendragons, the White Pendragons, and we're going to get all them down here. So we want justice for Chelsea. You know, we want that. You know, we want. Quick. You think you've gone out of distance? Sorry about that, Facebook. Shannon popped to get me a drink and she's got the finger pocket, so it lost connection. So I'm going to get back on it now. Just let me have a little quick drink. But social
back now.
Councillor Shane Howe, he took millions of pounds out of the social care budget. That's what he done. And he said, oh, we're doing a fantastic job. This social care is on its knees. So, what I'll say, yeah, look, there's a guy coming out of the council now. It's a corrupt council. Look at the way they leave people coming out of the council. Absolute joke it is. Please share this because the MP, she's an absolute joke, man. And all these councillors in here, they're human shields to the council. Bring your tent. Bring your tent. This is the council for forced adoption. This is where everyone should be. Sorry?
Rick Collins is giving a shout out for Justice for Chelsea tomorrow at Sunderland for the Pendragons as well.
Justice for Chelsea, for the White Pendragons taking back control. Yeah, get yourselves up to Sunderland. If you get yourselves up to Sunderland, get yourselves up to Sunderland for the White Pendragons. Right? Justice for Chelsea, and let's start doing this. This is our country, our laws. These take over our town. They want every pound in your pocket. Trust me. Failing all your kids, nicking all your kids, failed inquiries, professional avoidance. Where's all the money going? To Toffee Nose, who comes out of uni.
Near at lunchtime in Thurrock Council. What good timing I have, eh? Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man is here to exercise his right to freedom of speech. Social services in this council do not tell the truth. They make threshold statements, take them to the family court and take people's children unlawfully. Now I can prove this council committed perjury and stole my child. Whereas your council say to me, lessons have been learned. lessons have been learnt. That's what this council do. The same time this council says to me, a children's rights campaigner, lessons have been learnt, and all their looked after children are being systematically failed and leaving the care system. I'd like to say to you, Thurrock Council, if I assessed all your looked after children who have got cannabis problems, kids before the 16, self-harmers, criminal convictions as long as they're on, if I assess these children independently, what are you going to do about failing all these looked after kids? Because I tell you now, Thurrock Council, your social workers, they're removing children in this community on future risk of harm. You're taking liberties. Children in your care system are screaming to be heard. There's a children's home in your borough. The Thurrock Gazette wrote data protection and revealed the whereabouts of this children's home. I've been to this children's home and it is bedlam, Thurrock Council. You've taken these children on future risk of harm, put them in a children's home, and it is bedlam. The police are sick and tired of attending this children's home because it's bedlam. And you've taken these children from the families for future risk of harm. You should be ashamed of yourself, Thurrock Council, as a children's rights campaigner and a governor to be better than any of your schools with an outstanding Ofsted rating. You should be ashamed of yourselves, Thurrock Council. And I don't know why it's not a concern to the MP Jackie Doyle Price. It's okay for the councillors to swear in cabinet meetings, especially if you're married to the MP. I went to the MP for advice, and her advice was, sue the arses off the council. Now, Thurrock Council, how do you feel that the MP sent me an email? If anyone would like to come out and get a copy of this email, of the MP Jackie Doyle Price, her words of advice to me. Take you to the cleaners. I'm not going to swear, Thurrock Council, but it has got bad language on it. And this is an MP's advice. Take all the money off the council. That's what her advice is to me, for calling me a terrorist and a violent armed robber. And I say to you, Thurrock Council, I'm here because children are screaming to be heard. Your schools are failing, your social care's on its knees, your councillors act like hooligans in a chamber, your extravagant wages at the top, the chief executive in this council, she gets over £190,000 a year, and the leader of this council, who does not give children a voice, Rob Gledhill, councillor, he's quick enough to go on about how clever and how good he is. Why is his social care failing and on its knees? Why does Rob Gledhill choose to ignore his social workers have called me a terrorist and tried to steal my child? I proved my innocence, and Rob Gledhill, the leader, knows this, and he's done nothing, turned a blind eye to what's going on in the Misty Barnes case. Now Rob Gledhill and Lynn Carpenter, the chief executive, common knowledge, Lord Foulkes and Lord Beecham in the Lord stated it's a criminal offence not to report. So I say to you, Rob Gledhill, from the Conservative Party, you've got no interest for this community. You employ community support officers to give out fines to people that are old age and disabled. You should be ashamed of yourself, Thurrock Council. People in my community can't afford these tickets. And when these people offer to pick up the cigarette butt, the fine still stayed in place. You should be ashamed of yourself, Thurrock Council. Money is the root of all evil. And I can assure you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to legally commit treason on forced adoption and bring you to your knees. And you know it, Thurrock Council, don't you? And there's a reason in the Thurrock Council why the police don't move me on. Because they know I'm telling the truth. And central government, Theresa May, she chooses to ignore the fact that children are being stolen at an alarming rate. 90 children a day. Is it 900 children a day? Is it 90?
90. Shouldn't surprise me.
Yourselves, you social workers. You won't come knocking on my door, will ya? I wiped the floor with your legal team, Thurrock Council, and you know it. I got my child back, and you don't like it when I stand here and give children a voice. Even the TV licence rips the community off. All those people living in flats, they're all charging you independently for a licence. You look at the hotels down the road. They won't charge all the rooms independently, but they'll do that to the community. The government are too busy dealing with the froth of Brexit and not getting on with their day jobs. And the councillors, known as the human shields in the council, to answer and deal with scrutiny, the work engine, they swear in cabinet chamber meetings, and that's okay because you're married to the MP Jackie Doyle Price. Do not go blue, they'll lie to you. I want to give a big shout out to the reception staff in this council, the leader of this council and the chief executive of this council. Take the reception staff for granted. These reception staff deal with so many problems coming to their desk, they do not get paid enough money. So I do take my hat off to the reception staff within this council, the centre of this council. You don't like me standing here, do you, Thurrock Council, exercising my right to freedom of speech?
Something they deprived the looked after child of.
Something you deprived the looked after child. Children in your care system screaming to be heard. Your social workers act like criminals and leave a horrible taste in my mouth, and I'm not going away, Thurrock Council. Sick and tired of men contacting me because they can't see their children because of your social workers. Labelling men because they've been to prison for silly offences. I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, all the youngsters under the age of 25, 26, the police are scared of them. And I'll tell you, Thurrock Council, it's only going to be a matter of time before the older generation join these youngsters. Because the government and the police force in the UK, they couldn't control the youngsters when they went rioting. People are sick of it, government, and you, Thurrock Council.
We've got a community support officer coming along.
Hey up.
Just because I've gone quiet, Thurrock Council, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
We've now got a community support officer coming along. Don't worry, I probably know the law better than he does, so let's see how it all pans out.
We'll keep the camera rolling.
he'll probably just sit and observe unless it's a traffic warden.
And even then he'll be out of luck.
All the staff in this council, how many of you are on 0 contracted hours? You could be gone tomorrow. Tell you, Thurrock Council, if my story, the Mr. Barnes case, if it was a fairy tale, I'd be saying to you, little piggy, don't let me come in. Your house is made of straw. And I say to you, Thurrock Council, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Your community support officers going around giving out fines to people they know can't afford it. Thurrock Council, where's your switchboard an absolute joke? When you phone up your switchboard, you get put through to the wrong person. Or you get cut off. Or they leave you on hold. I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, you're meant to be here bonding the community. And all as I see is this council failing alarmingly. I'm going to come back here every single day, Thurrock Council. There's a lot of people want to join me on forced adoption and justice, taking back control. And I suggest to you, Thurrock Council, and all you officials, I'm not going to call you professionals, because you're not. I'm going to call you officials. And I suggest you follow the White Pen Dragons, taking back control of this country, because the government are an absolute joke. The MP Jackie Doyle Price is the MP for Thurrock. She's nothing but a glorified wealth extractor to herself. She doesn't give no one in the community a voice. Now I say to you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to make you use all your reserves, Thurrock Council. I'm going to make you beg to government, Thurrock Council, when I'll take you to court. I'm going to make you beg the DCLG who funds you. I'm going to make you beg them for funding, because I'm going to take you to the cleaners, Thurrock Council. You don't call me a terrorist. You don't try and nick my baby. I'm not a violent armed robber, Thurrock Council. And you broke the law. You perjured yourselves and tried to nick my child. I proved my innocence, I got my child back, and now I'm here giving children a voice. And you don't like that, do you, Thurrock Council? You don't like that, do you, Thurrock Council? The fact that I stand here exercising my right to freedom of speech. And it must be true, Thurrock Council, what I'm saying, because I don't see no police officers moving me on.
Hang on, let's just have a look. Let's make sure. No, definitely no police officers.
Thurrock Council. You know, Thurrock Council, I don't break the law. But what I do, Thurrock Council, which you hate, is exercise my right to freedom of speech. Your social workers act the law to themselves. And I tell you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to come here every single day, Monday to Friday, to annoy the life out of you. Because I want my community to know what your social services do to people. And I want the community to know that your councillors are human shields to this council, who are the work engine to answer and deal with scrutiny within our community. And when you got these human shields in the councillors, by the name of Mark Coxshall, who's the husband of the MP Jackie Doyle Price, swearing in cabinet. Where's the accountability for that then, Thurrock Council? Where's the accountability for the councillor more cocksure, swearing from your cabinet because I spoke out of turn, yet your councillors can swear and not be held to account. I think this councillor, Mark Cockshaw, the MP's husband, I think he should be stripped his annual wage and put it into children's mental health. But I've got to say to you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to go out my way to GPS all children in the UK. And I'm going to use that money for children's mental health. Because we're sick and tired of children in our community going missing at the hands of paedophiles. I tell you, Thurrock Council, putting paedophiles back in our community is putting children at future risk of harm. And I tell you, Thurrock Council, if I find out there's a paedophile living in one of your homes, I'm going to be taking you to court. Because you're putting children at future risk of harm by rehoming these paedophiles back in our community. The paedophiles should be sent off to the NHS labs to cure children's diseases. I tell you, Thurrock Council, I'm only going to get bigger and bigger. And Donald Trump is due to come to the UK, Thurrock Council. That's all I'm going to say.
People are asking you your Pendragons are asking you when you're doing your event, when you're booking it for.
I'm here Monday to Friday.
No, you camp out. We can't quite say on camera, can we?
As soon as the first tent turns up, I'll get more tents set up. Because at the end of the day, the only thing I've got to do, I'm a governor to be at one of the best schools in this borough, Essex. Right? I'm a governor to be. I'm that good. Now, as soon as the only thing I've got to do is go down and take my kids to school and pick them up. I will be here every single day from the minute this place opens until I start getting some justice and be heard from the MP or the Justice Secretary, David Liddington.
Joshua, I think I've got his name right, Bible says private message me please. We will as soon as we get home.
Thurrock Council, just because I've gone quiet, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
No, I've got to say this. I've got to say this. Because I'm British. I understand it's a multicultural society. These politicians are taking the piss. And the very people put them there. What did they do for you? What has the MP done for me? What has the MP done for Thurrock? MP Jackie Doyle Price. I'll tell you what she done. She pulled up the ladder, took her job on as an assistant whip in Parliament, and forgot about her community. The same very people that put her there. Now I'll tell you the same thing, right? Like I tell everybody else, you got the Justice Secretary, Elizabeth Truss, right? The minute I start going on about this council committing perjury and nicking kids, she takes it. She comes out of her job. She doesn't want to answer to it. She took oath to that job, the Justice Secretary. That's what she did, and she went against all the laws and oaths when she took her role. She swanned off to the Secretary of the Treasury, and then here comes along Mr. David Liddington, well aware of all what's going on in Thurrock Council. I've got to say to you, Theresa May, it's okay taking me around Thurrock on an open top bus, thinking you're great. Oh, I'm with Mr. Barnes, you know what I mean? We're all campaigning. You know what I mean? And you, Jackie Doyle Price, you used my baby for your own political gain. You did, Jackie Doyle Price. You're a glorified wealth extractor. And what I want all you people to do is share the life out of this, because the social workers in this council are a law to themselves. And if I don't stand up and fight social workers, it's never going to get listened to. Never. Now, I've got the crown right between the legs here, waiting to squeeze them tight. And I'll say to you, Theresa May, and you, Mr. Liddington, if I can't prove personally, and you know it, come and speak to me and address it, right? You don't beat my kids. You might have a reaction off everybody else, but you're not going to get a reaction out of me. And I urge all you people up and down this country, the centre of forced adoption is right here. No more messing about. Let's gel together. Get down here with your tents, because I'm not moving. I'm sick of going on social media. I'm still going to go on with Sunday Night Lives. In the meantime, I'm going to stay outside Thurrock Council day after day, Monday to Friday, as soon as these doors open. So come on down, bring your tents, and let's go.
This is the Thurrock Council. This is Thurrock Council. Excuse the wind. All these windows up here are where their legal team, the councillors, the leader, the chief exec, blah blah blah, all stay. Part of class cleansing.
Just check out.
Excuse the wind.
Right? I'm Billy Bob the knob off the street. That's what the social workers thought I was.
This way
The
because of the
social
wind.
workers didn't even turn the first page to see what I was about. Nicking my kids. Yeah, dividing families in my community, especially the fathers, labelling them with personality disorders. That's what social workers do on a regular basis up and down this country. The size of this council, and I'll meet this council in court twice.
Look at the class cleansing. Look where the chief executive stays. Right up the top, far, far, far away from all us normal people. Like we've got some sort of disease.
Your social workers, like class, your social workers is class cleansing my community.
Damn right.
And you know it's damn right, Thurrock Council. Your professionals, what you say are professionals. If there was professionals, Thurrock Council, why's the council on its knees? Why's your social care failing all those children? Shaking the heads, they must be on no contracted hours.
Oh, let's get a look at that. Shaking, shaking, shaking.
What are you going to do about failing all the looked after children? Your social workers taking the moral high ground and removing the children on future risk of harm. Yet you're failing the very same children you're removing. What are you going to do about accountability, Thurrock Council? Transparency and all that, you call it, innit? Professional. Huh? It's just a game to you, innit, Thurrock Council? How are you getting on clearing early fly tipping up? Because I'm telling you, Thurrock Council, you targeted me because you said I was a traveller. That's what you did, Thurrock Council. And I'm going to tell you now, Thurrock Council, if I was a traveller, you stole my baby because you're racist against travellers. And I tell you, Thurrock Council, I urge on everyone on my shows because I know what comes with travellers. I know it costs you money to get them off the land they've taken up. And I'll tell you, Thurrock Council, you hounded two travellers I was close to. And I'm not going to name them, but you stole their child.
Children.
You stole their children and you adopted them. And then what you did, Thurrock Council, you handed them, used the police to bang this couple up. That's what you did. And then what you did, Thurrock Council, you adopted their children and you labelled these parents for the rest of their lives. Now if you harm a child in this country, Hellcat, Baby Pig, you will get a new you will get a new identity. You lose a child to forced adoption, you don't get no identity, Thurrock Council.
You get kicked out the door to deal with it.
Why is that? And I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, it's okay to earn all your extravagant wages. Start thinking about the homeless people coming in your offices. Just because they've got no independent children doesn't mean to say you can't help them, Thurrock Council. You're taking liberties. I'm going to tell you something, Thurrock Council. When I walk around my community, all I see are your workers sitting on their jacksies, wasting the taxpayers' money. And I'll see that, Thurrock Council, on a regular basis. What are you going to do, Thurrock Council, about your social care practice? Your social care told me lessons have been learned. Clearly not, Thurrock Council, because on a regular basis I've got families crying because your social workers are targeting them to take their children. And you know it goes on, Thurrock Council. You're just gutted, Thurrock Council. I'm standing here every day bringing down your social care. It's an absolute joke. It leaves a horrible taste in my mouth, and I'm not going to go away. The leader of this council chooses to turn the blind eye to the Misty Barnes case, and the social workers on a regular basis breaking laws in the family courts. Follow me on Facebook, Misty Barnes, and you will see social workers at their best. I tell you now, Thurrock Council, I'm arranging a great big camping protest outside this council, and I can assure you this road is going to get jammed. Because this is the Centre Council for Centre of Forced Adoption. It's going on all around the country. And this is the council that has been caught banged to rights, committing perjury and stealing children. Now I'm going to urge everybody up and down this country to come to Thurrock Council with a tent. And our voices are going to be heard. Just because I've gone quiet, Thurrock Council, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. Please share this, right? I want everybody who lives in Sunderland or there around Sunderland, Durham, Newcastle, Redcar, Middlesbrough, all around, make your way to Sunderland. Make your way to Sunderland tomorrow. And what you'll find there is the White Pen Dragons. Please go there on my behalf on the hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. Show your face, justice for Chelsea, because we need to start uniting as people as one, because all you're going to get is councils like this and politicians like the ones in Essex, Jackie Doyle Price, taking liberties. This needs to stop, and we do need to take back control. Share this at @1Misty on Twitter. Follow me. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man. Please share this. YouTube, anywhere you want to share it, share it. I urge everybody around the North East to get to Sunderland tomorrow, Mackhamland, right? It's not far from Newcastle, Durham, Redcar, Middlesbrough, you know, South Shields, North Shields, all congregate to Sunderland. My mind's gone a bit mad there, but I think all the towns are right. Please share this, because I'm not going to go away. If you can get down to Thurrock Council to protest, bring your tent. Live stream this on Facebook Monday to Friday, Sunday Night Live. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man 9 o'clock. Let's do this. No more chat. Come and join the force. Centre of Forced Adoption, Thurrock.
Babe, do you think it'd be worth wandering in, one of us wandering in and getting, see if we can get Mr John Kent to come out and take it off you, because clearly the council don't really want to come out and get it, do they?
I'll go and have a look then.
I'd follow you, but they'll say, get that camera out! Right, so Jack's just wandering off into the council quickly. I'm going to get told to go away, I know I am, but I don't care. He's going to go and ask if Mr Councillor John Kent can come out here to take our email of Jackie Doyle Price off of us. They will say no, they will always say no. They'll say he's busy even though they've not asked him. His social services stole our child from a month-old, refused to give her back. We had to fight to get her back. They brought her back when she was a year old almost. And Thurrock Council's answer to that, when you say to them, well, look at all the wrongdoings you've done to me, will say, well, you got your child back, you should be grateful. No, Thurrock Council, it doesn't work like that. If somebody broke into a bank, not that I'm encouraging anyone to do that. You would not accept them saying, well, you've got all the money back, what more do you want? Thurrock Council, it should be Thurrock Circus. This is where they have all their little meetings, all their social care meetings, all these windows here. Every one of them. They labelled my fella a terrorist, an armed robber, violent armed robber. Said he hurt me, said he hurt other people. He was the one person who they got absolutely no response out of, no reaction. They left me absolutely broken and in pieces. And the only person that was there to bring me back from that was Jack. And these think they can come along and willy-nilly take people's children, leave children to be abused with an abusive parent, drug takers, domestic abusers, they leave them all with all of them. They don't care. That's why the social worker's office is on the second or the first floor, so you can't go wandering in there. And it's okay when you walk in Thurrock Council and you turn around, there's a little balcony which is where all the social workers walk across, and they all look down on you exactly how they like it. Well, we all unite, they can't look down on us no more. Oh, still got the email in hand.
The security have just pulled me to one side in the council. I said to them, if somebody comes and collects this email off me, I'll leave. He said, what's the email about? So I showed him the email, the security. He said, that is really bad, that advice off the MP, to sue the horses off the council. So what we're going to do is we're going to go stand down here, get back on the megaphone, and let's see who comes out.
Jackie Khan, you're right, it is a good man I have. Excuse the wind a sec, I'll be back out of it in a sec. Police? I didn't see the police inside. Somebody said, ha, did you see the police behind you in the far back? I didn't see that one, missed it. I think in there.
Hello, Council. I'm here to exercise my right to freedom of speech. And you don't like that, do you, Thurrock Council? As a children's rights campaigner and a governor to be at a school better than every one of your schools. Outstanding Ofsted rating, that's what my school got, Thurrock Council. I've got an MP advice by email, and her advice for you calling me a terrorist was to sue you off. I'll tell you, Thurrock Council, if that's the words of advice of our MP, to sue the horses off the council, is that not a concern, MP? Thurrock Council?
Stacey, it's regarding forced adoption and giving children a voice.
Is that not a concern, Thurrock
Justice.
Council? That the MP's advice is to sue the horses off, yeah? How you doing, girl? Nice to see you. Social services in this council are an absolute joke. And the thing is, Thurrock Council, how can you work with a community that does not like you? People in my community are sick and tired of people in this council and the way it's being run. Why is that not a concern to central government or the DCLG who funds this council? This council sent millions of our money, pounds of our money, to a solar panel farm out of this borough. I tell you, Thurrock Council, your councillors are the work engine to answer and deal with scrutiny. How am I meant to come and complain to you
they're all
about
empty.
you and expect you to deal with it about you? Your councillors are nothing more than human shields to the council. And your social services department think they are above the law. They remove children from my community on future risk of harm. And all the children they remove are coming out of the care system with drug problems, cannabis problems, kids before the 16, self-harming, criminal convictions as long as they're on. If I assess all these children independently, what are you going to do, Thurrock Council, about failing all the looked after children? Your social workers cannot take the moral high ground on future risk of harm. And I say to you, Thurrock Council, I am going to put my threshold statement together and I'm going to take you to the family court and I'm going to seek to remove all your looked after children on future risk of harm. Because Thurrock Council, you're taking liberties. And if someone like me, a children's rights campaigner, does not stand up to your unlawful conduct, then who will? Is somebody, Thurrock Council, from the Labour Party, who is a councillor, are they going to come out and collect the email of advice I got off the MP Jackie Doyle Price? What I think, Thurrock Council, I think for far too long you have been thinking you're above everybody else, and now there's someone here in the community at grassroots level taking you on. And you don't like it, do you, Thurrock Council? I am a children's rights campaigner, hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, and I give children a voice. I'm sick and tired of hearing children being systematically failed because of this council. I've got concerns that this council are putting our children at future risk of harm, rehoming paedophiles in my community. And I say to you, Thurrock Council, if I find out there's any paedophiles living in your homes, I'm going to be seeking to take you to court because you're putting our children at future risk of harm in my community, rehoming them. The same very reason why your social workers steal children. All paedophiles should be sent off to the NHS labs to cure children's diseases. All children should be GPS'd to raise millions of pounds for children's mental health. And I'll say to you, government, I will campaign and campaign till I get to the top. If I don't get to the top, Thurrock Council, I'm going to take all your funding and I'm going to do it myself. You don't call me a terrorist or a violent armed robber and try and steal my child. Your social services absolutely stinks and it leaves a horrible taste in my mouth, and I am not going to go away. And I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, if my story was a fairy tale, I'd be saying to you right now, little piggy, don't let me come in. Your house is made of straw. And I've got to have some humour in the Thurrock Council, because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. It's just a shame, Thurrock Council.
Carmel, it's forced adoption, justice for children and children's rights, and giving children a voice.
Your social services department is failing alarmingly. And there your councillor, Shane Hebb, saying he's saved millions of pounds from the social care budget. And I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, what are you going to do with all them millions of pounds you've saved out of the social care budget.
Edith said, tell them that forced adoption doesn't exist in Switzerland, so it's shocking.
Forced adoption, Thurrock Council, does not exist.
Thurrock Council, Sherry.
And it is absolutely shocking how this council steal children from my community. I'm here, Thurrock Council, giving children a voice. And I say to you, Thurrock Council, your social workers cutting and pasting people's paperwork. Your social workers can't meet a 26-week court adoption process. Your social workers, they can't meet that 26-week court adoption process. Absolute shocking.
This is a guy that blends in the community, tries to be one of the community, that probably works at the council. This fella here, look, he's blasting round, mate. This guy walks around the community, this guy does.
This way is wind.
He's part of the council. He's part of the council, and he walks around like he's Billy Bragg, listening to people's conversation.
This scumbag.
You are live on Facebook, do not swear.
Tell you, Thurrock Council, where's the children's home in your borough? Why is it bedlam and the police have to be called on a regular basis? Because this children's home, it's scatty, Thurrock Council, and you're failing all the looked after children. If children's safety is paramount, why are you failing all the looked after kids, Thurrock Council?
It's what they do best.
It is, isn't it, brother?
It's what they do best.
Cheers, boys. Share this on Facebook, yeah? Misty Bond. Yeah, see you soon, brother.
Hannah Dodd wants you to ask, why has no one come out to get this email?
I'd like to say, Thurrock Council, why hasn't the councillor come out to collect this email of advice from Jackie Doyle Price, telling me to sue the arses off the council for calling me a terrorist? Now, I've got to say to you, Thurrock Council, I've been dealing with you for that long. I know you're stubborn. Would you like to send somebody out for this email, Thurrock Council? The email of advice from the MP to sue your arses off for calling me a terrorist. Now, this MP, Jackie Doyle Price, she should be ashamed of herself. Simple maladministration. Calling me a terrorist is not a simple maladministration. And I can assure you, Thurrock Council, I am not going to go away. Just because I've gone quiet, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
Katie said, can I ask, are you allowed to serve it to them at the door because it is still public property? Can he not walk up to the door, right up to the door and give it to someone?
Right, we're going to go in there. Let's do this together, right? Let's do this together. This is the email.
Bear with the wind. There you go.
This is the email in question, right? This is the MP Jackie Doyle Price. Sue the arses
You
off
stay
the
there.
council.
Stay there. Right. MP Jackie Doyle Price, Member of Parliament for Thurrock.
Right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in together as a community. Facebook Live it. We're going to go in there now. Cheryl's going to have a little scan about, and we're going to give it to the reception.
No doubt we'll get told to come out, but hey ho. I think I should bet them a year's worth of free council tax. Get that camera out.
I'm suing this council, yeah, calling me a terrorist and a violent armed robber. And I went to my MP for advice. And do you know what my MP's advice was? The same MP that screams out about budgets for this council. Joe, can I go speak?
Filming me?
No. I'll ask you to smile if I film you.
I'm suing this council. Yeah, for calling me a
Not filming you.
terrorist and a violent
I'm not, I've got it on the floor.
for stealing
I'll
my
film him.
car. Now, I went to the MP for advice, Jackie Doyle Price, and this is their advice.
I
would
am.
like you, as a reception, as a good member of reception staff of this council, to make sure it goes to Link Carpenter or not Rock Redding, because he's part of the services. Now, the MP's advice is in the bottom of there. I don't know if you'd like to read that. It's all government, Jackie Doyle Price. This is the email she sent. I would sue the arses off the council. Now, I can't say in one breath the council's got no budget and the council's not got enough money, and then when she's to the public she's saying sue the arses off the council. So this is all email sent through her government position.
So you want that to go to
I would like that to go to the chief executive of the council, Lynn Carpenter, or I would like it to go to Councillor John Kent.
Yeah, do you not want something on there? You just literally want that to go
Can I
Can we
have
have
proof that I've dropped that into
a receipt or something?
Can I have that to go to John Kent, please?
Sorry. Do you have
John Kent.
You want a copy?
Social worker.
That to go to John Kent.
Yes, you want it to go to John.
Social worker floor. Social worker at the window, nosing. Hello. There's the balcony they all look down on everyone on. There's the social workers' offices. Again, class cleansing. Looking down on people. See? We are here.
I'm just waiting for a receipt of proof that I've given this email, proof of email of the MP to the council. Now I'll tell you, Jackie Doyle Price, I'm telling you now, Jackie Doyle Price MP, you want to be jumped before you're pushed. And I'm going to make sure I cause a by-election in this town. There's no way you should be in position, Jackie Doyle Price.
Good point. Get them to photocopy it. Do not give the actual copy. Get them to take a photocopy.
No, because we're all right. It's all
Yeah,
right.
true. I'm going to prove a point on class cleansing. Stand still for me. We are this high. This is ground level. This all the way up. Social workers. Social workers up at windows looking down on everybody. Looking down, looking down. They've asked you to leave. It's a public building.
I do believe social workers in this council class cleanse.
Mind your back, though.
They class cleanse. That's what they do in this council, the social workers. Up and down the country, class cleansing. And I'll tell you, I'll show you now who the MP's husband is, Mark Coxshall. I'm going to show you who Mark Coxshall is, who swears in council cabinet chamber. Right? One second. Where is it, babe? 1 second.
Stay there.
That is Mark Coxshall. This is the councillor that swears in the council chambers. Because he's married to the MP's husband, that makes it okay. That makes it okay. And I'll tell you who the leader of the council is. There.
This man helps children.
That's the leader of the council, right? He knows all about the Misty Barnes case in the 2015 election, Rob Gledhill. And I'll tell you who's a good man of this council.
And his missus.
They're two good people to this council. Now, I'll say it's a form of class cleansing in this council at the hands of the social workers, and I'm going to say that, and I'm going to say how it is. Now, I've given that email. I've given that email into the reception staff of the council. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait now for me receipt of proof, and then hopefully the chief executive, Lynn Carpenter, and the leader of the council, Rob Gledhill, and the councillor, John Kent. I've got the email of advice. Sue the arses off the council. Because I'm not going to have class cleansing in this council at the hands of the social workers, nicking kids, mate.
Yes, he is absolutely right. I messaged you a couple of weeks ago. They've just put my daughter up for adoption.
Have they?
Yeah,
See,
for no reason.
someone else here.
Yeah,
right,
let me.
took their kids for adoption in the council right now. Look, right? Class cleansing, mate. are targeting families at grassroots level. It's never a nurse, it's never a social worker, it's never a doctor, it's never a teacher, it's never a police officer, it's never a barrister, it's never a judge. It's the grassroots family that they're nicking all their children. The social workers in this council, mate.
Katie, just so you don't need to worry, we've got the original. That's not an original, that is just a photocopy.
You get people that shake their heads. That's what they do, they shake their heads, mate. The negative people in the council shaking their heads at me. That's what it is, mate. I bet you they've lost their kids. They've got their kids. I mean, their relatives probably work in this council. That's why they shake their heads.
Isn't it?
I'm all going complaints, written complaints for years with regards to just getting the copies done now. And then obviously we're going to go back outside the council, give it a little while. This is the period to object. Share this Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, @1Misty, follow me on Twitter. Share this. Anybody in the North East, get yourself down to Sunderland tomorrow. Justice for Chelsea, the White Pen Dragons, go and be off for hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, forced adoption, taking back control. That's what it's all about, the people. MPs don't care about you.
You will also see no details up on them. Yeah, well they will give the clear details of where to write. So how much is the person that's it? Yeah. How much is it? Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. And if you are right on that, to pick up on that, I appreciate
this member of reception, fantastic lady. These reception staff in this council are taken for granted for. And the chief executive of this council and the leader, we should be giving these girls more money. The shit they put up with in this council is unbelievable. All the angry families. And these women, they don't deserve that. And they're on shit wages. So I'll take my hat off to these reception staff.
Language.
Sorry for swearing. And thrust passion for change. Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man.
You've got full support in the US. I laugh because if that was a council tax payment, there'd be only £2 to come and take it off us.
Do we go back round?
Yep. I'm just going to put it down because there's a few people that are members of the public that don't want to be filmed. So just bear with us while you've got feet at the minute.
Brilliant, thank you. So now the council have their copy. This fantastic reception lady who does not get paid enough is going to make sure it goes to the top. I've got a receipt of it all. So I'm going back outside the council now. We'll give it another little stint and then we'll see how we go. Thanks a lot.
So Colin and
John Kent.
John Kent, councillor. Brilliant, thank you very much.
Thanks. See you later. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Hashtag Scouts Megaphone Man, I'm here exercising my right to freedom of speech. Oh well, fellow council, I've just been at your reception desk and I've just handed in the words of advice from the MP, which was to sue the arses off the council. Now, I've got to say to you, fellow council, Lynn Carpenter and John Kent, the MP's advice is waiting for you at reception. And I tell you, fellow council, I would like to know what you're going to do about the advice from the MP on forced adoption. Because it's not about the money, fellow council. In the Misty Bones case, you don't call me a terrorist or a violent armed robber and try and steal my child. It's about accountability, fellow council. Criminal convictions on the social workers in the Misty Bones case. And I'll say to you, fellow council, just like I say on social media, why can't we have the social workers In the Misty Barnes case, on the Jeremy Kyle show, to take a polygraph test. All you people coming out of the council, how many of you are on 0 contracted hours? You could be gone tomorrow. How do you feel? All you members of staff in the council on 0 contracted hours, and your chief executive is on £190,000 a year. Oh my life, £190,000 a year of our money for doing what?
Question got answered by the youth.
By the time the money in the social care budget, it gets down to the child, extravagant wages, there's no money left. And that's the reason why you're failing all these children. Your slapdash approach social workers in the family court process. And I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to come back here Monday morning. And I can assure you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to be here Monday to Friday, exercising my right to freedom of speech, giving children a voice. Because I'm sick and tired of hearing, Thurrock Council, of children looked after by your council being systematically failed. If I independently assessed all these children, Thurrock Council, who have drug problems, criminal convictions, kids before the 16, what are you going to do, Thurrock Council, if I independently assess your looked after children? What are you going to do about failing them? Because your social workers steal children from my community on future risk of harm. And I'll say to you, Thurrock Council, I'm going to take you as a children's rights campaigner to the family court with a threshold statement to remove your looked after children, because you fail looked after children. I'm going to take you, Thurrock Council, to the family court and seek to remove all your looked after children on future risk of harm. The same very reason why you steal children out of my community. You give fathers personality disorders, you label them with anger problems. All you members of staff coming out of the council. I tell you, Thurrock Council. Yeah, good dad. I tell you, Thurrock Council, in the Misty Barnes case, if it was a story, a fairy tale, I'd be saying to you now, little piggy, don't let me come in. Your house is made of straw. And do you want me to tell you something, Thurrock Council? There's only one reason why the police don't move me on. It's because I don't break the law. And I know, Thurrock Council, I can prove your social workers committed criminal acts of perjury to steal my child. I proved my innocence, I got my child back, and now I'm here to get justice for all the criminal acts of perjury in the Misty Barnes case. I am also here to exercise my right to freedom of speech and give children a voice, because children within the care system and on this street are screaming to be heard. I'm going to say to you, Thurrock Council, I have live streamed my whole episode on Facebook, and I am telling you, Thurrock Council, I am going to come here every single day, Monday to Friday, and I'm going to gather as many people as I can who've been wrong done by social workers, and I'm going to bring every single one of them to this council. So Just because I've gone quiet, Thurrock Council, it doesn't mean to say I've gone away.
Now I've got to say to all you Facebook viewers, thanks for all the likes, thanks for all the shares, thanks for all the love outs. I've got a sore throat, I've been here for a little while, it's not long enough. We need to get down here Monday morning, as soon as these doors open, bring your tents, come down here, there's loads of places to camp. We can have barbecues going and everything, bit of music going. We can treat it like a carnival, mate, because this is a joke, and if we don't laugh, we'll cry. Now, come to Thurrock, outside the council, bring your tents, and we'll start staying here for the duration Monday to Friday, because it's the only way we're going to get ahead. All you parents that have lost children to forced adoption, you've lost your children to adoption, you should have the most fight and the most fire in your gut. Now I'm telling you, you can join me, hashtag Scouse Megaphone Man, Sunday Night Live, 9 o'clock. I want everybody in the North East, around to get to Sunderland. Justice for Chelsea, support them White Pen Dragons, go on behalf of hashtag Scouse Megaphone Man, give children a voice, you know, join them White Pen Dragons, Justice for Chelsea, taking back control. A big shout going out to Davy Russell, Graham Moore, as I can't say enough about these guys, you know. These are fanatical people that want to take back control of this country. They want justice back on our streets. So everybody in the North East, get to Sunderland in the morning and support the White Dragons. It's just a shame that I can't get there. Until now, please like and share this on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the lot. Let's get it all out there. All come to Thurrock Monday morning. Bring your tents on forced adoption. See you all Sunday. Hashtag live 9 o'clock. Scouse Megaphone Man. See you all soon.